So real quick, I'm gonna make a collection video because I don't really upload anymore, and that's because I'm lazy, and also I'm not really into it as much as I used to be. So yeah, my collection changed, as you can clearly see. I don't just have a 3x3 gear ball and Megaminx and cylinder. I have more than that. So let's get into this. So first thing we have right here, this is a Rubik's 2x2. It was the first cube I ever got in my collection. Well, back when I first got into cubing, inspired by my friend Liam, and also his friend Harry, who showed me a Megaminx, which is that over there. And that's how I got into cubing, and I learned how to solve this from a very bad tutorial who didn't teach basic notation. Instead of saying like U, he would say top clockwise, and instead of saying R prime, he would say right inverted, and all these weird things that don't acquire to 98% of the other tutorials. So don't look up that tutorial. It's a terrible tutorial. Look up one from a popular channel like Lego Boise 3. So yeah. Alright, next up is my third cube I ever got in my collection, a Rubik's 3x3. Now, it turns alright, but that's because I loosened the tensions and I put WD-40 in it, which is not something you should do as well. Don't put WD-40 in your cubes. It'll make it turn horrible after a while because it'll make it turn very slow and sluggish. So, but yeah, it still works. It still works. I can still finger trick it, and yeah. Moving on. This is a Shengshou 4x4. It turns very well. I put WD-40 in this, which was a mistake, but I cleaned it out, and now it turns pretty good. My best time I ever got on this was probably 4 minutes. Yeah, probably 4 minutes. I'm very slow. I don't speed solve that much, so yeah. Up next is my Megaminx. This is a Calvin's Megaminx. I got this as my, I believe this was my fourth cube in my collection. Yeah, it was my fourth cube in my collection ever. And yeah, just had this for a while, and it still works pretty good. It's kind of loose for a Calvin's puzzle. And yeah. Alright, now we're going to move on to shape mods. So, my first shape mod, I have the Diansheng barrel, which turns awful. And fun story, I didn't pay a single cent for this. I didn't pay a single US penny. My cousin's girlfriend just flat out gave this to me. It was scrambled, said, hey, here, solve this. So I did. And then, yeah. Here we have a Mefferts Skewb Extreme. And this is my only Skewb puzzle I ever have. And it turns like this. You can turn it like this. It's kind of hard to turn with one hand. But yeah, you get the basic premise of it. Shit. Oh, sorry. I swear. Here we have a Mefferts gear ball. This is my first ever Mefferts puzzle and my first ever 3x3 shape mod I ever had. I got it from Target because, like, they're mass produced very well. And it turns alright. I sometimes solve it, but I don't solve it as much as, say, the Skewb Extreme or even my Megaminx. In fact, I think I solved this way less than my barrel cube because that one turns bad and has a really annoying parity to it. Here we have a YJ Super Floppy Cube, and this looks like it can only do like this, but it can also do things like this. Hell yeah. And yeah, it's kind of fun to solve, and I don't really solve it that much because it gets very repetitive and trivial. So yeah, I don't really play it that much. I just like to have it. Now we're gonna move on to burr puzzles. Now burr puzzles are they're really wooden puzzles. They're not really twisty puzzles, but I like to show them off as this is a puzzle collection, not a cube collection. So this one, I can't remember what it is called, but basically it's that one puzzle where it's like 3 pieces and you gotta connect them together. This one is, I also can't remember the name of this one. I think it's something star, but it's that one where you like take these apart, and yeah, it's weird. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this entire collection video from me, and hopefully my Shengshou mirror blocks will be coming in the mail earlier than it says. Amazon, you prick. Anyway, thank you for watching. Bye.